Hello everyone, welcome back to Multi-Channel YouTube. First of all, we would like to thank you all subscribers and to everyone who supports this channel. And thank you for watching, and please don't forget to support us. Check out other videos in our multi-channel. We upload videos regularly. This video is regarding of testing, reviewing Lincoln electronic Weld-Pak HD, and this one it's 35 to 88 amps. It's really a great welding machine. I had this machine about like my 6-7 years, and I'm still using it, and it's a really great machine. And I got it from second-hand store. I didn't know, like, from the beginning when I bought this machine, I thought it's not going to do a good job, but after when I got used to it, and I found out it was a really great machine to have. It's, of course, this one, it's a flux wire, and so it's no gas or anything. It's a flux-cored wire feeder, no gas. So let's open the, here you see all like instruction here how to feed the wire and everything. So it's pretty much so simple. Like there's a little bit left over in this, you know. So I have those ones here, those wires, and you can see this one is 8 millimeter wire, and a flux-cored wire. So it is up to 211 amp. And also when you open this wire, one important thing is to hold it by your hand, otherwise it will just keep spinning and will be big mess all over. So just hold it with your finger like that, install it here, and then feed it a little bit here. It's so easy to do that, and but this video we will just go through over this machine, welding machine, and you know, give you tips and tricks and stuff like that, and how it works and everything. So stay tuned and watch the entire video. If you need to get this machine, I'll put the link description where to buy it, and I'll put the instruction manual also in below the description, so you can read more about it. And so let's move on. So basically, when you look to this like sticker here, instruction, it's very simple. Which tells you like thickness of the material, the steel or the iron metal you want to weld, and it goes like 18 gauge steel, see, 16, and so on, 12 up to 1/8 steel, so 9, all 9. And then here you have low. So here when you look here, basically so there's like a low and high. So the high, it's supposed to like goes to start from 14 gauge, 12, and 1/8, and of course 9th all recommended wire feed speed. So the wire feed speed always on 9, which is, you can control this, you know, if you want to do, like, if you're a professional, you can even put it on all the way 10 or so, but 9, it's more kind of easy and flexible to use. And so yeah, low for like the low basically for 18 gauge, 16, and then 14, 12, and 1/8 it is the high gauge. And so of course here you follow the 1 and 2. The 2 actually gives you more power. So here you can see this machine welding, so it's 211 amp, and it is from like start from 0.35 to 0.9 millimeter. And of course the drive roll, like the speed of the wire and everything. And here's another like instruction and everything. It tells you basically more details about this machine and how you do it. Very simple. So about the feeding wire, it's pretty much so simple. Like all you need, this is tensioner. So you see here, like you basically to lose. Also you can lose it, tie it up a little bit, and always make sure this one is not too tight or not too loose. You know, so you can tell by just turn it where the best position to have in this one. And this is also another tensioner here. Yeah, I think, I'm not too sure about this, but this one, it could be for the wire thickness. So this wire here, it's 8 mm, right? And there is another one here. This is 9 mm. So 30, 35, 9 mm. This one, it's also, it's a gasless welding. So it's, yeah, all this is like gasless, and it's also 30. So that's 8 millimeter. And 2 pounds and stuff like that. So yeah, those are really good. I've been using them, and it's really good to have for those ones. And about yeah, so let's go back to feeding wire here. Insert here, and then of course you need to lose this, tie it up, and then here you see this wire is like, you know, you can snip, right? It breaks easy, just like that. So once you feed the wire, turn the machine on, and then press this. Basically, the wire, it's better to lose this. It's better to lose it. This is the shield cover. So snip easy, snip break like that. See, just like that. And so once you put the roller in, and then you start to feed, make sure this cable is not twisted and it's straight. Make it straight possible, and then push slowly like that until you see the wire coming from here. Once it's coming, then you can put this one back, just like that. So let's do this here. So you turn the machine on. Make sure this is not like fully in a 10. Put in like 8 or so. So the wire easy to kind of slide in this cable. It won't get stuck or something. And then you see, push a little bit. See the wire coming like that. So you can snip it or cut it, you know. And then once it's you see, you can just install it here. Push this wire inside, and then tie this one down, and then the wire comes here. So, by the way, for this one, since we're talking about this tip, the best distance to keep between the steel and this tip, it's about maybe ½ inch, and it's always go like an angle a little bit, you know, just like that. So this is, let's say this is the sheet of metal, and then basically, so keep it short a little bit, but not too short, not less than like ½ inch or so. Otherwise, you don't want to get this one burned and kind of get it stuck on the welding, stuff like that. And so, by the way, like, I'm not a professional welder, but basically I'm just telling you this really basic things, and pretty much if you follow this, you can weld, even if you don't know how. But just if you follow what I'm telling you, like, basically you can do it yourself. It's not really hard to do. So by the way, about those tips, actually, you see, let's open this one again. So those tips here, actually, there's one thing I forgot, actually. You see, here there's some tips. The tip I got, and there are sizes in there, like there's 10 of them. Let's open and see. So here's what it looks like. Each one, if you can see here, like there's 8 mm, 9 mm, and so on. So 30 on an inch, what's called like and this one, it's supposed to go like that. But you see, because this wire, it's very thick for this tip, and it's not gonna fit. So you need, this is 8 mm, you need to buy a 8 mm tip. This one is big one, so it's not gonna fit in this wire. And but easy to push like that. See, it's pushed like that. First, so you need to install the tip first. See, just like that. Make sure it's tight, and you can tie it with maybe pliers. For just demonstration, it's better to tie it with a little bit like pliers or tool or anything, and then put the shield cover back in. Now, you see, before the tip was not tight, and that's why, yeah, so I thought it was missing, but I just noticed this actually just now. So that's how it looks like after when you install the tip. So those tips are kind of like for maybe 6 mm, and this one is for 8 mm wire. So of course this machine runs on home basic 120 volt electricity, and the cables here are really good quality. So by saying like here Weld-Pak HD, this, I tried this machine, and even if the metal is kind of has a paint on it or rust or anything or dirty, still can weld. Maybe the quality was not gonna be the best, but still gonna weld. So this one has really good grab and good connection. And there's also like you can, so I weld sometimes on a piece of for example, like this is all painted. So when you put this one here, you might get little start with, but it's better to scrape it just a little bit. All you need just enough, so you can get connected enough, and you can get easy to start with the weld. And so that's good to know. And by the way, this hammer, it's really good to have also. And so You can see this one, I've been using it and it's really good, very cheap. Also, I'll put the link in the description if you want to buy those. Are a really good one, flux and easy to. By the way, the welding machine here, like this hammer, is just to clean the weld a little bit, because this one has no the shield or yeah, so it's not. Once you weld, all you need just to clean your weld with this brush. That's it. And so this wire brush, clean it with or grind it a little bit after, but it does not have any, because as there's no gas or anything. And let's talk about this Hamlet and welding. This one, it's very simple, very cheap. I got this from Wish. I'll put link in the description if you want to buy those ones. It's only cost $28. So the great thing about those, it's automatic. And you see here, this off, on, you can adjust it. And I'll show you like how this will work. We'll put it in a light, and you can see how good is this one. It works fantastic. Very lightweight. It's not very heavy. And here, adjustable, everything. You can adjust it, and so it's very. You can push just like that and turn, push and turn for size. You know, to fit on the size of preferable, like you know, different size of header. So this one also it's a good Hamlet. And it's not heavy duty, you know, but it does the work, and I have no problem using it at all. And it's great to have, actually. Very well, good welding machine, and welding Hamlet to protection, and it's auto. So okay, now see, now it's off. You can see the LED light behind the protection shadow or the shield glass. Now when I turn it on, it's on. So you see, when I turn the dial, that's maximum fade. See, it's fade, auto fade. So that's the maximum. When I adjust it a little bit, turn it down a little bit, and now you can see more. See? So basically, it's a great Hamlet. See, off, on. And when you weld, of course, it's a kind of a slow a little bit. Like, it's not really fast. So when you weld, basically, it'll get really super faded, just like that. See that? And when you stop welding, it'll get kind of a little brighter so you can see. So that's the welding Hamlet. So now we're going to be testing different type of metal. So I forgot to mention in the beginning, it's one important great feature about this machine. That's why I say like Weld-Pak HD. It's because you can weld very skinny sheet of metal, very skinny. Like this one, it's about not even less than 1/16. So you see, this one, you can twist it, and even skinnier than this. I tried before. All you need, just put the setting on like 6 or so. It will be very slow, but will do the job. So that's one very important thing about this machine, and that's why I like it. You can do really thin, very thin sheet of metal. You can weld. So right now I'll just do like 9, and so yeah, this. So first of all, I'll do the. Like see those different kind of material. See this one, it has like a paint and rust and everything, but you'll see how even this painted already. But this machine welds basically anything. It doesn't matter, dirt, grease, paint on it, everything. So that's why it says HD. And so yeah, let's try this the metal here and see. So I'm just gonna do like here, just like that, just for demonstration. So you can see here, all I need just like that. And it has really, we'll see if there's any to start with, but if there's not, we'll get grind a little bit, but we'll see how it does. So you can see here, there's a lot of paint here, but you see the edge, you see this edge, you know, it's good to grind it and to have a very good grip and connection and everything. But let's say I don't want to do that, I just like that, see that? All I need just a little connection, and that will give me something to start. So let's try do this welding here. So now it works. Basically welding those two pieces just like that, you know, just to show you guys how this machine works. So 9 is probably too much for this kind of very thin, skinny sheet. So I'll do maybe 8. Let's do 8 or even 7. 7 should be good. Low and number 1. So let's try this one and see how it works. But I forgot to mention, you see this wire, it's 8 yeah, it's 8 millimeter, which is too thick. The wire is too heavy duty for this kind of skinny metal, so it's better to get skinnier one, like maybe 6 millimeters. I had one before, but this is the smallest one I found, so an 8 or 9 or so. It's for thicker material. Okay, so here you can see, as I said, like, I'm not a professional welder. This wire is too thick for this material, but it's to show you, basically this machine can weld very thin, skinny sheet of metal. And so when you play with the adjustment and stuff, wire speed, and you know, you need to have a different skinny, thinner wire. Of course, change the tip also. So if you change the wire to 6 millimeter, change the tip to 6 millimeter, and will do the job. This also, like a skinny sheet material, it needs really good professional welders, not like me. I just, you know, I do once a while. I don't do a lot of weld, but you know, so that's why let's try like something thick, because this machine works fantastic on thicker material like this one. It's about 1/16. So this one, it's very skinny, and this one is it can be used for a muffler, like exhaust system, exhaust pipe. The reason why, it's this material here, you can see it's completely different material. So this is not steel. I found those kind of in the garbage, and they for railway train railway holders. And here are like, so it's like rubber, thick rubber or plastic. So much material here are steel, and those are thick steel. This is almost like a 1/4 of an inch thick. So we're just gonna do quick, just like that. First we'll give just a quick clean, because you see a lot of rust in here. And then here's that, you can grab like that. So here, actually, this piece is both of them are really dirty, a lot of rust on them, but you can see how good it can do this weld, and it's really HD weld. And also, besides that, I'm not really professional welder, but it does really good job for even very rusty, dirty material like this one. So those are last pieces we're gonna be trying today, and these are like 1/16 maybe thick for exhaust pipe, and let's see how this machine can do. And the wire speed 9, set on number 1 for that's number 1 for the wire speeding also, and low. I'm not going to try high, because it might make holes for those, because it's not really thick, and it's only so let's try this one and see. So it's not bad, it's just kind of slow, but as you see, like, it does the job. And this machine is kind of like a, see how strong this, super strong, and it has really good punctuation. Also it has also like a, it's pausing, you can see, so that way it's not gonna burn through or make a hole in this. So it's a slow, but it worked really fantastic. And so this, we're gonna weld this ring. So So as you see, it's holding really good, but you see, material, actually you need to know about the different type of steel and materials. Like this one is not steel, this is kind of a different type of material, and weld is not gonna do anything like to those kind of material. It's not gonna weld or anything. So the best, like here you see, like similar to this one. So you see those kind of type material, the machine cannot weld for some reason, because this is different type of material. You need some like steel, iron steel like this, or like this one, or like this one, you know. So that's how. So for now, pretty much that's the end of this video. We're gonna uploading more videos, and basically you never know what the next video will be about. So please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and check out other videos in our multi-channel. You might like one, consider subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best. See you next video. There could be a lot of different type of flux-cored wire, not gas welding machine, Lincoln, but of course, I mean, this one, I found it's super good to have, and it's also made in Poland. So some of them could be made in US, but this one made in Poland, and this is the sticker stay in the back of that machine. Yeah, so it's pretty good, and it is weighs about, I would say maybe 10 kilogram. I'm not too sure, but in the description you will find all the details where to buy. And so thank you so much for watching again. All the best, and see you next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. We need your support so we can continue. Check out other videos in our multi-channel services and entertainments. We upload videos regularly, almost every day, and so you never know what type or kind of video will be about next video. So check out the other videos, and thank you again. All the best.